Hello, Tad here from Attack of the Killer podcast. Thank you for being a Patreon subscriber and helping us keep our podcast going each month. We need supporters like you to keep our podcast going, so we're doing these little videos as perks, and I wanted to review something new I just recently got, just a quick video review. I recently got the 15-inch Mezco Sam from Trick or Treat. Now, if you're familiar with the movie, which I'm sure you are if you're watching this video or listening to our podcast, Sideshow made a toy very, very similar to this when the movie was supposed to come out many years ago, and it's really awesome, but they put it out when the movie was supposed to be released. It wasn't released, obviously, on time, sat on the shelf for years. When it finally came out, the toy was sold out, everybody wanted it, couldn't get it, and now it fetches like $300 to $400 on eBay, something ridiculous. Well, luckily, Mezco came along, and they have no shame. They decided to make their own version, basically the same exact figure, and it's less than $100. So when I saw that go up for pre-sale, I had to order one, and I don't regret it at all. It's awesome. It's pretty simple. He's a big vinyl toy with a removable lollipop. You can take it right out of his hand. It goes right back in. He also has his own sack, which is just a little burlap bag full of cotton, but it's really cool. And one of the coolest things about the Sam, I'll do a quick look around. He's got his little footy pajamas on. They're actually fleece. He's got bloody hands, which is really cool. He's got a real burlap sack head with real buttons. Pretty movie accurate. His head's a little big, but I think that's part of the character's nuance, I guess. But what's really cool is that his mask is removable, just like in the movie. And underneath his sack, boom, fully detailed, awesomely sculpted head. And it is awesome. If you can get a good look here, you'll see it's got great detail right in the face, all around. It's awesome. I almost wish I had two of these so I could display him with and without the mask, but if I had that much money, we wouldn't be asking our Patreon supporters to help us with our podcast. But yeah, I love this thing. It's probably my favorite Sam in my collection. And if you guys are big Sam fans, I would love to keep reviewing. I'm looking over there because I have about 25 other Sam-related objects, and this is just my newest and favorite at the current moment. But this thing comes highly recommended. I love it. Like I said, it's about $90. I got it online. I ordered it from Mezco, but you can get it at some other retailers for a little bit cheaper. $90, I think, is the suggested retail price. I know Big Bad Toy Store was selling some in damaged boxes for only $60, which is a steal. I wish I would have been able to jump on that deal because I open all my toys anyways. But yeah, if you're into Trick or Treat, if Sam's one of your favorites like he is mine, you need this guy. This guy is awesome. You can see the scale of how big he is compared to all the other action figures I have in here. He's a monster. He's pretty huge, but he's also adorable, and I absolutely love it. He's fully posable. His legs move, his arms move. Like I said, he's got the little footy pajamas. He's awesome. He's going to be part of my Trick or Treat display year-round, but around Halloween time, he'll probably sit in our living room, proudly displayed right up front. So yeah, it's like I said, a great sculpt underneath. I actually think, outside of a few minor details, it might even be better than Sideshow's original toy. I think the head looks better. It looks more accurate, more detail. I think they improved on a few things. The only thing I don't like is probably that he's not actually wearing burlap gloves. He has sort of just burlap over his fingers rather than actual gloves. The hand sculpt is really cool, but in the movie he has gloves that go up to his knuckles, and I'm a sucker for details and realism. But other than that, he has little buttons on his trapdoor in the back. He's got grippy footies on his pajamas. They thought of really everything, and It really is just a burlap sack that goes over his head, so you can take it off and on and display it however you want to. But this thing is awesome. I love it, and go buy it right now. And thank you for being a supporter. Again, we love our supporters. Keep listening to the podcast. Keep checking in. We're going to be doing videos all the time. This is my first one, so hopefully you enjoy it. And if you see anything in the background you want reviewed or you want a closer look at, I'm going to keep doing reviews week after week. But if there's anything in particular you see behind me, or if you want more Sam Trick or Treat stuff, I have a lot of it. So I can come back, do more, and I guess I'll see you later. Thank you again for supporting the Attack of the Killer podcast.